Back and I'm better. Gained a little weight, but I look even better. Hey man, January recap. Starts of 2023. I feel great. It's been great. Um, yeah, it's been great, really. So, started off the year. Well, it really started on New Year's, to be honest. New Year's Eve. Went to sleep. Woke up. And it was just another day, just another year. And looking back, I'm like, you know what? I'm actually happy that I didn't go out, that I didn't celebrate it. I just feel like mentally it like shifted something in me. Just practicing the ability to say no to indulging in the pleasures, I guess. So I guess me staying home was like another point in the bank to say, yes, you are able to say no. You are able to delay gratification. So I didn't celebrate New Year's. My friends were telling me though they went to this party and like it was really great. There were a lot of people there. And I mean look at us now. February 3rd, I think. 2nd. And they probably already forgotten about the party. So yeah, man. I think no matter what, I'm just trying to come to terms with you're never really missing out on anything. Especially if you're working on yourself. You know what I mean? Like, what could you possibly missing out on? So yeah, on that note, started that time and obviously carrying through December, that separation season, momentum was already there. So getting back home from Sun City and just getting straight to it with the variables was really cool. Yeah, so I mean literally the highlights of this previous month would have been I'm on like a 35-day streak, 34-day streak so far with my variables, with meditating, reading, journaling, visualizing. On some days, maybe like 3 of those days or 2 of those days, I've not journaled. I don't journal if I don't have anything to really write about, if you get what I'm trying to say. Besides my gratitude journaling, which is just me every day saying what I'm grateful for. So, yeah, pretty much visualization every night, reading every day. There have been days where it's just such a drag, man. And I'm obviously just trying to increase my time, my reading time. So it used to be like 40 minutes. I just increased it by 5. So it's like sitting at 45 right now. And yeah, I realized like the reading thing is not difficult if you just dedicate time to it. So I've also hopped back on the timetable wave where I write like plan every minute of my day, as Cal Newport said in his book Deep Work. So it's easier then because I want like 45 minutes. If you look at it, it's actually not that much if you have a whole day. You just need to find the time to sit down and actually just read. So what I've done is like I'll read in the morning just before I start anything, any type of work for like 20 minutes. And then I'll just complete the rest throughout the day or when I come back from the gym after that session and then just complete it like that. And then any other reading time after that is obviously extra, which is cool. But yeah, we're still pushing strong. It's pretty good. The meditation, it has been it has been cool. I still find myself wandering in my head. And I think that comes from the stimulation from all these apps, stuff like that, Twitter, Instagram, YouTube Shorts, or whatever. So I've refrained from watching YouTube Shorts. Any short form video, I refrain from watching, right? And I'm just trying to like minimize it as much as possible because that is a never ending cycle, man. Once you start and click on that one and you go to the next one, next one, next one. And we already know, like with our whole dopamine hit thing, the dopamine comes from the anticipation of the next thing, which is why you'll never be able to end or never be satisfied really. So the satisfaction comes from not knowing, not really the results of then knowing, if you get what I'm trying to say. Because you'll find if you compare the anticipation of the next video compared to when you actually watch the video, there's a disparity, you know what I'm saying? So anyways, a little tangent, but yeah, man. And then other than that, I ran a total of 95.5 kilometers this January, which was a big surprise because obviously, beginning of this year when I first started, I mean, 5 kilometers killed me, bro. Like I was vomiting that first run, you know. But we've kept it consistent. I've also like got to a point where like started to enjoy the running, you know, especially because of where I stay. It's very elevated, so yeah, man, I won't lie. For your cardiovascular work, it helps a lot. It's crazy. So yeah, it's quite interesting because I'm also trying to bulk, but I'm also doing cardio. And we know if you know gym bro science, guys, rule number one, you don't do cardio when you're bulking. That kills gains, as they say. But I've somehow still been able to maintain weight a bit. It is difficult, but you know, yeah. Then obviously deep work sessions, those have been going in usually before 12, before noon. That's where like most of my work will get done, and I like it peace and quiet. Like eliminate the distraction. I don't touch my phone till 12. Yeah, it's really cool. I won't lie. The amount of work you can get done before 12 is actually crazy. And then like after that, it's like that's even bonus work. You know what I mean? Really. And I always say, win the morning, win the day. Everything else is automatic after that. Been doing my boxing thing. That has also been going quite well. Enjoying it too. I do obviously one of my goals is to get into an amateur fight in the next couple of months. Yeah, we'll see how that goes, but it's still going great. Proving the footwork, the punches, just everything. Yeah, it's cool. I don't know, it's really cool. And then obviously 75 hard. I ended up, remember, I failed it. Then obviously I started again. If you ask me what day I'm on, I don't know. I'm just at the point where like I'm just so immersed in the process that the tasks are getting done and that's all I care about, you know, and I just take it day by day. So I'm not even trying to focus on which day I'm on really. I just know I'm doing this for the rest of Feb and next month, March, because I finish on like the 2nd of April, something like that. So really, yeah. Effectively, had I not failed that day because I'm not drinking stupid water, I would have been closer because then I would have finished on the 18th of March. So yeah. And I mean, in the broader picture, it's like effectively I've been on 75 hard this whole January going to Feb now. Because, like I'm saying, since Jan 2nd, I've been doing all the variables till now. It's just that one day that I messed up with the water. You know what I'm saying? So, when it comes to the overtraining, when it comes to, yeah, the mental toughness aspect, like, we're still going, man. We're still going. So, I see it as a blessing that I will finish 75 hard 2nd of April and still be able to say, like, I put in an extra however many days that I messed up, you know, that I messed up prior to the mess up. So, I mean, hey, man, it's still cool. We're still pushing on. Yeah, it's very, very cool. The only thing that I need to touch on that I did not meet was I had a goal set for myself to get this drone license, BB Lost drone license. So I didn't get it within Jan itself. I think I'm only writing the test next week or something like that. So I'd only get it in Feb. And then I also had a goal of reading 2 books last month. So last month I'd finished The Psychology of Persuasion, and then I started the book, The Creature of Jekyll Island. Speaks about the Federal Reserve System, fractional banking, you know, the World Bank, and basically how this whole thing is a scheme. But anyways, I'm still busy with that book actually currently. I'm on like 88% to completion. So yeah, didn't quite get it. I think moving into this month, if my goal is to have is to read 2 books a month, I need to look at the page number of each book that I'm going to try read and divide it by the number of days that I need to complete it by. It's the only way. Because, like, for example, the Jekyll Island, if I'd wanted to finish it on time, I would have needed to read like 51 pages a day around there. I was only reading like 30 pages a day, so it does make sense, really. But yeah, man, that is really the recap. Other than that, I feel great. Life has been up. I always say this, man. I've always felt better when I'm doing the right things, investing in myself, doing what I gotta do for myself, compared to the party lifestyle and indulging in the hedonistic activities. the hedonism aspect, man, it's fun. But I will say this is actually more fun. You just feel like you're getting somewhere. You feel like you're progressing. Yeah. Something about it. I can't even explain it. But we push on. We continue on. Head up high. Truth be told, these upcoming 6 months will be great. This upcoming year will be great. I just take it one day at a time. Like they say, to win the year, you need to win the month. To win the month, you need to win the day. To win the day, you need to win the morning. And then, yeah, we push on, guys. Yeah.